This is how a narcissist's inability to trust impacts you. You should know this. Narcissists possess a greater number of inner demons than the average person. They are incapable of facing these demons, accepting their existence, or shifting them to a healthier place through inner work and healing. They are perpetually out of control and violent. Consequently, narcissists endeavor to subdue their demons. However, internal pressure may develop if demons are repressed for an extended period of time. This is why they need a target to project these demons upon. Narcissists are toxic individuals. Every one of their relationships has ended badly, and they never speak positively of their exes, mentioning how terrible their former partners were. In reality, the same will also be true for you. Whenever a problem arises, they are quick to alter their perspective. Since you are likely not the first, they may refrain from using your first name. They speak the same nonsensical nonsense to everyone regardless of who they are speaking with. He or she addresses you with terms such as babe, hun, or dear. Surprisingly, the majority of people become flustered when addressed in this way. The narcissist's greatest fear and secret that, if you happen to find it, can stop a narcissist in their tracks, is what I'll be discussing today. They despise this item so much because it is extremely toxic to them. And it's true that they are terrified and horrified just thinking about it. As a result, they won't just stop at anything to avoid it. They'll also hurt anyone who tries to give it to them. This behavior can be attributed to the narcissist's unhealthy obsession with their own importance. This thing has the potential to bring about the narcissist's demise. And when narcissists are at the pinnacle of their success, this poisonous trait is at its most lethal, as the narcissist risks losing everything. What then is it? Truth. The most effective weapon for bringing a narcissist to his or her knees is the truth. A bitter pill to swallow, indeed. But what is the absolute truth? Is it merely a fact? It applies to everything that is closely associated with them. The reality of who they are, what they are not, and what lies beneath their shadowed faces. There is no doubt about their dependence on others. It accurately portrays the evil nature of what they are. They make every effort to prevent the exposure of these lies for what they are. Their main goal is to mislead people about how things really are. As a sign of personal weakness, narcissists abhor being held accountable for their actions. This is because they would have to accept or acknowledge their inappropriate behavior. Therefore, they have to tell themselves a lie. They will seek an explanation that ultimately places the blame on a third party. On occasion, they opt to play the victim instead of the villain. In addition to being completely false, it aids the narcissist in firmly establishing the lie in their own mind. Since their entire existence is based on deception, narcissists cannot accept the truth. Even when required to tell the truth, they will embellish in order to gain more attention. And if they realize you are on them and have exposed all of their deceit, they will try to avoid you or rally the entire world against you. Narcissists will go all out to destroy you once you realize their lies. They do this knowing that you can see through their ruse. Therefore, you must choose between them and yourself. No matter how hard you try to uncover the truth about them, they will still try to discredit you so that no one believes you. Due to this, narcissistic relationships always end in a traumatic breakup. There is never a happy ending. Narcissists will blame you for anything they do to you and will tell others about what you are doing to them so that they can feel better about themselves. The narcissists will have already told everyone, with the twist that you did it, by the time you work up the nerve to tell someone. By amassing mountain after mountain of lies, narcissists can shield themselves from the truth. However, do not be disheartened. The truth may demolish all of these lies. Eventually, everyone will have to admit that this is a fact. A narcissist will not believe your story unless it is backed up by hard evidence like a recording or video. As their ears are deaf, there is no point in attempting to communicate with a narcissist. Others may not trust you because of what the narcissist has said about you, even if they succeed in convincing them that they are helpful, kind, and charming. And narcissists are great actors who can smooth over any awkwardness. These individuals can outwit and charm their way through any circumstance, making it impossible for others to compete. Physical proof is required. Those who have endured narcissistic abuse may also begin to question their own sanity and lose the capacity for open communication. It was emphasized that the evidence will speak for itself. There was no need for idle chatter. Narcissists are cunning demons who refuse to allow others to assume their false identity. That's because, as we've established, narcissists will stop at nothing to prevent others from thinking they're fragile or insecure. A narcissist, on the other hand, is capable of refuting any fact with 100 lies for every truth they know. The relationship between narcissists and the truth is not particularly harmonious. They are covering up the lie and pretending it's the truth because the reality would be bad for business. They'd fear that if the truth were known, it would destroy everything they've worked for, and if we're being totally forthright, it's not a good thing to know that the narcissist is hiding something. Since avoiding the narcissist will only make them more isolated, it is no longer an option once their true nature has been revealed. Narcissists are acutely aware of the damage that the truth can inflict on their existence and achievements. That's why they'll keep spreading the lie that they're someone other than who they really are. If we engage in their stories, we expose ourselves to danger and treachery, whereas their lies serve to protect them from harm. Realizing and accepting the truth about what a narcissist is about has the potential to save us, but it also has the potential to destroy everything the narcissist has painstakingly built. I pray you will find the following data to be informative. Leave a comment below if you have anything to add to the conversation about this article's subject. Consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell button to be notified when new videos are uploaded.
Hello everyone and welcome. Let's summarize a little before we finish this video. Narcissists are toxic individuals who possess a greater number of inner demons than the average person and are unable to face them. They are out of control and violent and need to project them upon. They have a tendency to alter their perspective and speak the same nonsensical nonsense to everyone they are speaking with. The greatest fear and secret that can stop a narcissist in their tracks is to despise the item and hurt anyone who tries to give it to them. This has the potential to lead to their downfall, and when they reach their pinnacle of success, this poisonous trait is at its most lethal. Narcissists are a type of person who is heavily dependent on others and attempt to hide their truth. They try to deceive people about their own actions and avoid being held accountable for their actions. They will often lie and embellish in order to gain more attention and try to discredit those who have exposed their side. As a result, narcissistic relationships always end in a traumatic breakup, and narcissists will blame others for anything they do. Narcissists are cunning demons who refuse to allow others to assume their false identity and use lies to protect themselves from the truth. They can outwit and charm their way through any circumstance, making it impossible to others to compete. And those who have endured narcissistic about may question their own sanity and lose their capacity for open communication. Narcissists also fear that if the truth were known, it will destroy everything they have worked for. And it's not a good thing to know that they are hiding something. As such, it's important to realize and accept the truth about what a narcissist is about in order to protect oneself from the damage they can inflict on their existence and achievement. Well, that's the conclusion. What do you think? I hope this video can be informative for you. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. This channel can grow. Thank you very much and have a nice day.